update on the raised beds. I'm in the middle of transplanting. We see here the rocketers all going to seed, making their little seed pods. There's still flowers on some of them, but obviously I'm going to harvest the seeds. The rocket. Cucumber. We have a really big cucumber here. Oh, it's going a long way. It's got flowers on. So we have a cucumber plant there. Oh, massive flowers there. Big flowers. Raised bed here is tomatoes I planted out, which were growing down my pathway on my patio. They seem to have all taken really well. And behind it is the aubergines, and I transplanted some from a bed elsewhere. If they don't take, they don't take. But as you know, aubergines or eggplants, the plants do regrow the next year. So I'm going to leave them in there and see if they reproduce next year. This one is a mixture. I've transplanted some more peppers in here. They seem to have taken. You've got some last year peppers if they look a bit stalky, and they do re-leaf and regrow. Sometimes I chop them down a little bit, which speeds that up. So you can just chop back to like where a side shoot's going to come, just chop there, and that will grow back, leaf back quicker. But if you leave them, they will still go anyway. So we have quite a lot of peppers I've transplanted into here. They seem to have all taken. The onions are doing really well, and some lettuce. As you know, this area now is going to be my vegetable kitchen garden. So I want a mixture of a few things. Might put beetroots in this one or one of the other beds. All the artichokes are really coming on now. I don't do anything with them at all. I just harvest artichokes every year. So many of them. And a massive one there. I need to harvest those ones at the back. So some really big ones there. Quite a lot over there as well. And some more big ones around here. Will just start coming through. There's probably a lot more in there if you delve. And I always leave a few to flower. They are so pretty, really pretty purple flowers. If I remember, I will put some footage in of those. And then on to the next raised bed. We have here lots of yellow sweet melons. They don't grow huge, but they are so juicy. So all of these are those. Then we have a few radish. I was just trying to keep different types separate because I couldn't remember which ones were which. So different pots in different places. And a few watermelons, which, as I say, don't take very well because it's extremely hot and I don't cover them. So basically I'm now going to keep them in the bottle farm water bottles, the ones I've grown now. Here we have some radish, again 3 different types, so I've kept them separate. And then the zucchinis. Now I do know what each one is. I divided them into 4 sections with those bamboos laying down. It was just really to see what produced quicker than others. And look at the huge flowers on them all. This is a female. If you don't know much about female and male and how to pollinate, if you don't have pollinators come in your garden, that's a female. And I tell you why you don't get female flowers, because a lot of people say they don't get females. So anything and everything you need to know, I do have a video on that. So I will link that in the description below. This is a male. This is a female. I tell you how you get females and males at the same time. It's a female. Oh, look. I think that's a tonder, possibly there. A couple of them come in there. Oh, another one around there. Oh, another one there. This one's producing so many off this one plant. That's a male. These are really big flowers, massive. Really big flowers. Giant, giant flower. This one petals almost as big as my hands. Female. Female. So I'd say I've got a good mix of female and males. This is what you want to achieve so that every plant then produces. Let's go down to the lower olive grove where I can show you the other raised beds. still haven't finished doing the netting on these, hence I've left the bottles over some of the things, although they're coming out the top now. It's doing really well here. Lots going on. Mostly broccoli in this area, and then this one to finish with. Got lots of snails down here now. I think it's to do with the white of the bags. These are old sand delivery bags, and where I've got the radish up the other end that I've just showed you in the white sand bags, they always have loads of snails on the white bags. So I'm going to say I think snails like the white bags, and I will finish that netting one day. And the last thing that's down here is the potatoes. Nothing coming up at the moment because I don't have any potatoes there. We are going to build some more pallet wood. Every time we get free pallet wood, might build some frames for the hugelkulturs or more raised beds, and that will be framed eventually, this one. And as I've said before, this area where there's nothing in this lower olive grove is solid mountain. It looks grassy, but you can't dig at all, so that's why we're going to do some more raised beds down this area. So I hope you enjoyed that little update and tour, and until next time, Maraki.